Alright, hello folks and welcome back to Mobil 1 Rally Championship. Last time I had to stop playing because the game went crazy. The sound got looped and I first thought my car was just broken, but yeah, it was completely broken, the sound. So let's try once more. Let's hope that won't get stuck this time.
Stage.
To fix this. And also gearbox. And maybe a timer. Well, engine it is. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I have no idea what caused the sound looping. I think it started when I went off the road. Somehow maybe there was some save zone for the game, and then because I went the wrong way, wasn't in the road, on the road, I mean. So maybe there's some programming bugs that caused the sound loop. But I also felt that the car wasn't working properly. Yeah, the gearbox was jumping all over the place. So let's just try to avoid all the mistakes and well, why would I say let's? It's me who is playing. So let me avoid all the mistakes and there should not be any problems. So logic. If you make no mistakes, then you are, well, maybe you are not going to win, but at least you are not going to be the last. What did he say? 30 left. 30 degree, I don't know. And how come I'm only... Oh yes, so in this save game I have a male co-driver, even though I made a new profile for which I selected female co-driver. So not only have my control mappings been changed, also my other options are different. And I'm not sure if I even noticed it last time. I wonder if you can change the voice afterwards. Maybe not. But actually you don't need the co-driver at all, because I have those indications going. So
70, right 2 and 2, left 3 and 2, right 2.
and I'm not very good at listening the co-driver. Well, he says so many things, and when the corner is coming, I have already forgotten what was the note.
70, right 3 and 2, left 3 and 2, right 2.
Yeah. I cannot remember if he gives me 3 notes in a row. Yeah, this was maybe the highest speed I have so far reached.
70, left 3 and 2, right 2.
But this is the point where I went straight.
100,
I think in a real rally there should be some able,
narrow, 70, overbreak.
whatchamacallit,
100, overbreak.
A-balls,
250 pass.
or at least some strip of string,
200,
so
right 1
so
and
the
2, left
drivers
3
know
and 2, right 1.
which is closed road.
100, left 1 and 2, right 3 pass junction.
But as I have already said, that game doesn't have many
Right 2 and 2, left 3.
environmental objects. Yes, you have spectators, but they are only located in the finish area. So
70, left 2 and 2, right
in a real rally event, there should be
left 5.
many spectators throughout the stage, not only in the starting or finish area. So I wonder what was the idea for not putting more spectators at the stage. Would make the world more lifelike, and not fully dead like at the moment. Yeah, even though by 90s standards this is it's very advanced game. I don't know.
200, caution logs.
It shouldn't take too much memory to just copy paste some cardboard spectators.
120. 30, wet one,
And why isn't there any
junction, wet one.
wind or
300, pass, junction.
or gravel sounds? There should be at least some kind of whiny noise
250 now.
and rumble from the tires.
30, right one, into
The only thing I can hear is the engine noise.
50, wet one, into right B, into wet two.
I should be able to hear other
30, over junction.
sounds as
70,
well.
left and right, into long, right one.
Okay, so far no audio glitches,
150, wet one.
so it's good. I suspect that the audio glitches were partly caused by the car falling down. So maybe they had programmed some special audio, like when your gearbox is about to break down, you can hear the engine noise going up and down. So maybe it was about that, but I don't know why it got stuck when you went back to the menu. That was obviously some kind of bug, and obviously this game, what I'm playing is the first version, so maybe the patched version has fixed those audio problems. I don't know, but as I've said, applying the patch, you also change the engine noise as well. So maybe they are related. Maybe they fixed the audio issue, but they had to also replace the engine noise completely. So maybe it's a known bug, but because this game is so old, you really don't find any information about the glitches and the bugs this game has. Maybe there's some dedicated discussion boards, but I'm not sure if they are still online. Maybe 20 years ago there was a big community playing this game, but nowadays those people are in their 40s. When I played this game I was maybe 10 years old, so I couldn't even read the information unless it was in Finnish. I remember playing this game. It came from the demo version only. It came from a computer magazine that had always a CD-ROM full of new PC demo games. I also remember playing like Delta Force game and urban also assault game, and maybe I also played
100, right 1 and 2, left 4 and 2, long, right 2.
other games. Probably some sport games, but this was the only rally game. Oh, I also remember playing the trial version of F1 2000 by EA Sports, and I remember that there was only one track, Indianapolis, and I used to play that single track many times, and I never had the full game, and that was usually the case, that we kids used to play only the demo versions and never experienced the full game. Sometimes maybe a friend could make a copy of the game if it has if it had no copy protection, so they could make a copy, but that was only for the old MS-DOS games that were small enough for disk, floppy disk. So, and of course you could download demo versions, but in the 90s it would take a full hour to download some 10 megabytes game from some server that is located in 5,000 kilometers away, so it would take twice the time what it was when it was downloaded from the local servers. I remember some Russian or Australian servers, they would download only 1 kilobyte per second. So you do the math how long it would take to download 10,000 kilobytes of data, and then when you have downloaded 9.9 megabytes, then someone would call and your connection would well, it would disconnect because there were the landlines, so no one could make a phone call if you were in the internet. Yeah, even though I have nostalgic value for that time, that's something that I wouldn't like to relive. It's a blessing to live in 2019 when you can have a game like this downloaded in a few seconds, probably. My download speed is about could be 30 megabytes per second, but usually it's somewhere around 20. So 600 megabytes take 30 seconds. Okay, I'm soon going to finish the stage, and I'm going to do another one.
70 past junction.
And
200 caution logs. 50 left 2 into right 4. 100
maybe
left 3 into right 3.
I was talking about doing some Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
250 right 2
And
into left 2 into
I
right
have to try if it works while recording. Even though these games are very old, so is my laptop, so it might not run
70 past junction.
perfectly
100
while
left 2.
recording.
100 left 3 into right 2.
I should buy a new computer, but you know, I like to play old games, so
250 left 2 into right 3.
I really don't need a very powerful PC. I'm not a guy who waits for new games and want to play the newest
200 left 5.
game with the 4K graphics. That's not me. I can stand the low settings for games like Fallout or whatnot. Alright. So, 8 seconds behind the leader. No, I was a couple of minutes. That's disappointing. I'm not the slowest one, but doing well. Okay, I can save the game. I'm going to overwrite one game because I want to do the stage again. Let's purely 2. And see if I can change the code driver. I cannot. That's a shame, because I'd like to have a female code driver for change. Like, I cannot do it. Well, continue. Have a nearly as long stage as the previous one. Let's hear what that guy is
Stage
saying.
3. Kerjup. Kerjup's opening few miles comprise one of the most challenging sections of forest rallying in Britain. The road appears more twisted than it actually is, and braver drivers can make up chunks of time as a result. Fog is not uncommon on the higher parts of the stage, though leaving the drivers drained of concentration.
Oh yeah, twisty roads I like. No, I hate twisty roads. Prefer straight line. Looks like my things are going to... brakes are going to break. The differential, but I cannot fix this. I can also fix tires. And then exhaust. Well, I can electrics. Then engine. Body. Okay. Hope the differential won't brake completely.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Right 2 and 2, left 2.
Okay, now it should be brighter because it's
70, left 1 and 2,
11
right 1 and
11
2,
a.m.
left 1.
already, but it looks like it's very
70, right 3.
overcast weather, so
50, left 2 and 2, left 1.
no sun.
30, right 2 and 2, left 1, pass, junction.
Well,
30, right 2 and 2,
least-
left 3.
wait, which way am I going? Oh, I was going the right way. I looked at the map and it seemed like I went straight.
30, long and right 1.
Straight past the junction, but
70, right 1.
maybe you
50,
just
left
have
2.
to follow the road and
30, right 2 and 2, left 2. 30, right 1. 70, left 2 and 2, right 2.
because the dude said that it looks more twisted than it is, so maybe you can actually keep top speed and so far it's been quite easy stage. Oh, what a drop there. There's some kind of a mining process there. Or is this supposed to be like a hill?
100, left 1. 250, left 1.
Yeah, probably, because after all we are in what's this, Wales or in Britain. I don't know the geography of
Right 1.
Britain.
50, left 1.
I only know that
70, long and straight.
this isn't London, because
100, left
there's
1.
no Big Ben. But
30, left 1 and 2,
I don't
right
know
1. 100, long and right
what
1.
it should look like outside London, where,
200,
and
caution, left and right.
I cannot tell the difference of forest of Scotland or Manchester or
100,
Northern Ireland.
70, right 1. 50, long and straight.
Okay, now there are some spectators. I was saying that
70, right 1.
there should be more spectators
30, long and right
at
1.
the side of this stage.
100, left 2 and 2, left 3, pass, junction.
Of course, I think these stages are
30, left 2.
based on
70, right 3.
the real stages, so maybe they think that no people are going to make the trip to the woods, see the cars, but
30, left 1 and 2, right 4.
stay at the
30, right 1 and 2, left 3.
close proximity of the
50, right
finish
4
and
2, left 5.
start area.
30, right 1, tighten and 2, right
Yeah, even
4.
though I have played many rally games on my stream,
50, left 3.
and I like rallying. I have never went to see rallying live. To actually see a rally competition, I don't know. The main difficulty is that you have to travel, usually in the middle of nowhere, to see the racing, and even then, I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea to go into the forest and hope to see a car pass by. I like to see I like to see close racing. Rally driving is great in terms of how it looks like from the onboard camera, and I love rally games because I like these stages. They are very difficult. I admire rally drivers for their skills, but to go to see rally competition, it's totally different thing, and I don't think it's very interesting. I can watch the best crashes and rollovers from the YouTube. YouTube have as many fans that have their cameras, and they capture every moment. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they know in advance that there's a place where people and drivers used to crash in previous years, so they go there over and over again to get some crash footage. But I don't like the idea of going into the forest and stay 4 or 5 hours just waiting cars to pass by. And actually it's quite dangerous. Maybe rallying is maybe the most dangerous sport there is, even though there are only a few fatal accidents from the past 20 years. But in theory, it only requires one mistake, and you can have a rally car tumbling down and hitting dozens of spectators, killing them. And rally drivers can hit any kind of things possible you can imagine. They can hit strong trees and cliffs, and they can go down the hill or even crash into the lake, like Tanak did a couple of years ago. So it's rallying has its dramatic moments, for sure. And so if I would like to take the risk, even though I would surely choose a place where I would be safe, like inside the corner, slow corner. But even then, it's not 100% safe because a car can driver can lose it from a long way, and there can be a mechanical failure, exhaust damage. So maybe a tire will get loose and will hit the spectators, but there will be another crash, and car can roll over into the direction of spectators. So there are many risks involved in rallying. But luckily, at least in WRC, there haven't been any fatal accidents for many years. I'm not sure when was the last accident when a driver got killed. Maybe it was Henry Toivonen who was killed in 1986, was it? And obviously after that there have been some accidents involving spectators and co-drivers, like that of Martin and the one fatal accident in Monte Carlo rally 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And obviously the organizer usually will cancel the super stage if the spectators are not in the safe positions. That has usually been the problem in Mediterranean countries like Turkey. Portugal is one of the worst. Spectators in those countries are just crazy. They have no sense of danger. If you look at the old Rally Portugal videos from YouTube, there are people jumping in front of the car, or they are waiting the car to take a jump, and then at the last second will yield and run away from the car. And usually there would be some kind of a wall of people, so there would be maybe a meter. They would be 1 meter away from the road, and the cars would just drive kind of a say pipe of people. So one mistake and there could be 10 people dead. So that was crazy, and it was like that for many years until it was probably banned in somewhere late 90s. But even today some rallies are quite dangerous, and it's a miracle that there haven't been many accidents involving spectators. Usually it's thanks to the drivers, because drivers are very good for not making mistakes Okay, car is breaking down.
100, right lead and 2 left 5.
I don't know what will happen when my differential will
30, left 1.
broken
30,
will break
right
down
5,
completely,
2
but
left 1 and 2 right 1.
hope it won't end my race because there are still
50, left
3
1,
stages left.
50, left 4. 30, left 8 and 2 right 4. 30, right 1 and 2 right 4 and 2 left 1 and 2 left 2.
What are you saying? This co-driver is just repeating himself. Left 2,
100, long,
right 2,
1.
left 2, right 2, 100. Take the middle. Caution.
70, long and straight.
17. What?
30, long, left 1.
Daphne, long, what?
30, left 1.
What?
30, long, right 1, pass, junction.
I hear it, he's saying
50,
Daphne.
over ridge.
Daphne, long.
50, right 1 and
30.
left 4.
Yeah,
30, right 2, pass, junction.
I don't get it why even
50, left 2.
today's technology, the walkie-talkies are still using a very low audio quality.
70,
Why shouldn't they have
right 2, pass, junction.
48,000 kilohertz and
30, over bridge. 70, right 4.
320 kilobytes
70, right 1.
quality for the
30, pass,
walkie-talkies
right lead. 70,
and
left 2.
cell phones as well. I think there is enough bandwidth
150, caution, 90
today
left.
that they could have a CD audio quality sound. Because this is just annoying. I cannot hear, cannot understand the co-driver
70, right 1.
because
right,
the sound is just so crap.
30, left 2.
Well,
70, long, right
I have the most cheapest microphone I'm using, so
50, right 1.
you can blame the microphone if you cannot understand what I'm saying.
30, right 1, pass,
I do have a better microphone, but it's more difficult to use than this headset.
100, left 1, pass, junction.
You have to speak right into the
30,
microphone
right
and
1. 30, left 2. 30,
it's more
right 2.
difficult. I like to
70,
play without
30, left 4.
paying attention to the microphone and how am I sounding and how
70,
close am
right
I from the microphone. So cheap
70,
headsets
left 1, over finish.
like I have is enough for me. Okay. So let's save and continue the next time. Okay, I can do many saves. 99 saves, so no reason to overwrite any saves. Let's save this Pirelli 3. Okay. Thank you for watching and see you next time.